Well, it's that time of year again. Stores are filled with school supplies and your kids anxiously awaiting their first day back to class, perhaps some more than others. Well, today we're on your side to prepare you for the fall semester. And here with me is Autumn Nagel, the president of the JCPS 15th District Parent Teacher Association, and Dr. Laura Lanning, a pediatrician with Norton Children's Medical Associates. Thank you both so much for coming out and talking with us today, because it really is a tough time for parents. You're kind of scrambling, after having a little bit of fun for summer vacation. So let's talk first about uniforms and the clothing blitz that JCPS is getting ready to have.
15th District PTA, in partnership with JCPS, does do a clothing blitz. And you can see Manny here. He's showing off our uniforms that we have for them. Each family will call their school, and their school at Farsi or Frisky will set an appointment for them, and they can come in and get a brand new uniform shirt, pants, belt, 5 pairs of socks, and 5 pairs of underwear. And then after they get those uniforms, they can shop our gently used uniforms, and then our family room where the entire family can shop. We have infants, we have maternity, we have men and women's dress clothes, and play clothes too. So all that is available to families. Because it's Blitz Week, we also have some great services there too. So you're going to see that JCPS Nutritional Services are going to be there. They're actually going to be feeding any students that come through. Metro Police, Community Police are going to be there to interact with the kids and talk with them. We also have JCPS hiring services, nutritional services, and technical services are going to help parents know how to get on Parent Portal. Wow. So they can check their kids' schools and stuff like that.
This seems like an incredible resource for the families who utilize this service, but there's still a few days before this takes place. Is there a way that people can get involved, perhaps volunteering or giving donations?
We do have volunteers. We're open from 8 to 5:30 next week and on Saturday for shorter hours. You can actually go to our website at 15districtpta.org and look at CAP Blitz, and there's a link there that you can sign up, or you can call our office at 502-485-7062 and we'll get you hooked into the volunteer. You can also donate clothes, because all the clothing, with the exception of the new uniforms, are donations. So we greatly need those all throughout the year for our families. In addition to that, we do have a shoe campaign where we're trying to get our kids brand new shoes, because right now it's whatever's donated. But every $50 that we get buys 4 brand new pairs of shoes, and we really want to next year be able to get our kids dressed from the ground up.
Very good. Well, I want to switch gears now to vaccinations, because this is the part that gets a little tricky for folks, and it's my understanding that you guys have a little change in vaccination requirements this year. Tell me what's changed, what's different for parents.
Yes, so for this year, the new guidelines for the schools in Kentucky state that all children must have a second dose of the meningitis vaccine, like a booster dose, at age 16. And then the other change is that all children must have 2 doses of hepatitis A vaccine. For entering school. Those high school students need to have that.
Now, just looking, through these talking points that you all provided ahead of time, one thing that really stuck out to me, having a 10-year-old girl at home, I saw HPV given in 2 shots over a 6 to 12 month period. For girls, we're talking 11 and 12 years old. That struck me as a lot earlier than what used to be recommended. Is this something that is being recommended now to preteen girls?
This is something that we have recommended for a few years now. The vaccine is actually indicated down to age 9, but most pediatricians will start giving it at age 11 in their office, because it's a convenient time. All children have to have usually a checkup at age 11 for entering middle school, and so that's usually when we start offering the vaccine series for the HPV vaccine.
Good time to get those preventative measures in place.
Yes, and I would suggest make sure, if you're not sure if your child needs to have their well child visit, contact your child's physician, and they can tell you if they're in need of any of these vaccines that are new guidelines that need to be done.
All right, well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us today. And we know that this is a lot to remember, so for a full list of recommended vaccinations for your child, just log on to WHAS11.com and we'll have all of this information on our website. And don't forget, if you would like to participate in the JCPS Clothing Blitz, it starts Monday, July 31st, and then Saturday, August 5th. You must call your child's school to set up an appointment.